feel it. It's real. And it was a whole other me.
Tell me you never think about me.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Hello guys, today we are going to talk about top 10 watch alone series on Netflix. Video is gonna be really exclusive and really hard, so stay tuned till the end. Before we proceed, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you do not miss videos like this. Let's begin with 2021's drama series Sky Rojo. This series has a total of 2 seasons and its third and final season is gonna come out really soon. This is a Spanish series that you could watch in English as well on Netflix. This series is about 3 girls who are escorts and they want to escape from their boss and henchmen who try to follow them. After attacking their boss, they are set out on a journey where they seek nothing but freedom in return. So what happens to them next, and will they finally be able to get freedom which they are in search of or not? You need to find out by watching this series. This is a really interesting series that keeps the audience engaged from the very first episode, as the storyline is completely unique. It is a must watch for all you guys. This series has a rating of 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about a horror mystery series named as A Brand New Cherry Flavor. This series came out in the year 2021 and it has a total of 1 season. This series is based on a novel and it is a limited series. That means that the story of this series is completed in its first season itself. This series is set up in the 90s when a filmmaker named as Lisa travels to Hollywood to fulfill her dreams. Her dreams become a nightmare when the producer Lou cheats her and she becomes something that she does not intend to be. She tumbles down a hallucinatory rabbit hole of sex, magic, revenge and kittens. So what happens to her next, you need to find out by watching this series. This series has a rating of 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about a drama series named as Sex Type. This series came out in the year 2021 and it has a total of 1 season.
There was a time in my life when I felt free.
I want to show you something.
I keep my eye.
This series is about a suburban wife and mother who takes a fantasy-charged trip down memory lane that sets her present on a collision course with her wild child past. So what happens to her next and how does her present life turn out to be? You need to find out by watching this series. This is a really wonderful and well written series that is a must watch for all you guys. This series has a rating of 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about a teen reality series named as Too Hot to Handle. This series came out in the year 2020 and it has a total of 3 seasons. This series is set up in an island where attractive singles live together and they are given a set of rules which they need to follow at whatever cost, and the winner gets the reward prize of $100,000. Can you imagine living among beautiful girls and getting the money as well?
As if some robot is telling me I can't do anything.
So what are those rules and who gets to win this series? You need to find out by watching it. This series has a rating of 4.5 out of 10 on IMDb. If you guys want to know about the top 10 romantic series on Netflix, then make sure to check out the video in the I button and in the description below. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up, then make sure to hit the like button so that it motivates me to make more videos like this. Next we are going to talk about 2016 series You, Me and Her. This is a comedy romantic drama series that has a total of 5 seasons. This series centers on a couple whose waning sex life and a sequence of surprising turns are about to take their relationship in a direction neither could have ever imagined. They hire an escort to spice up things, but soon it spins into a whirlwind 3-way involving affair that turns out to be really serious. The arrangement soon evolves from a financial commitment to a meaningful romance with real consequences. So what happens next, you need to find out by watching this series.
I thought this was what you wanted. I'd have to give up everything I wanted before I met you guys.
This series has a rating of 7 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about 2020's romantic comedy drama series Love and Anarchy. This series has a total of 1 season. This series is about a married consultant and a young IT technician who assign each other challenges that question norms of the society. At first, it starts off as a flirtatious game that leads to unintended consequences. So what happens to them next, you need to find out by watching this series.
Backa efter hissen. Sen ska jag gå baklänges resten av dagen.
The storyline of this series is really interesting, hence it is a must watch for all of you. This series has a rating of 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb. If you guys like romantic movies, then make sure to check out the video in the I button of top 10 romantic movies on Netflix. Next we are going to talk about a thriller series named as Dark Desire. This series came out in the year 2020 and it has a total of 2 seasons. This series is about Alma, who is a married woman. She spends a fateful weekend away from home that ignites passion but ends in tragedy, causing her to question the truth about those close to her. So what happens next and what exactly happened on that weekend, you need to find out by watching this series. This series has a lot of twists and turns that you would have not expected even a bit. The storyline might seem that you have already seen this part, but trust me, it is not. The way the characters are presented right from the beginning keeps the audience engaged with each and every main character that is shown on screen. This series has a rating of 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about a teen sex comedy series named as Sexify. This series came out in the year 2021 and it has a total of 1 season. And season 2 is gonna come out really soon. It is shown in this series that to build an innovative sex app and win a tech competition, a sexually inexperienced student and her friends must explore the daunting world of intimacy. So what happens to her next, and will she be able to win this competition and not? And what are the challenges that are faced by her and her friends? You need to find out by watching this series. This series has a rating of 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you do not miss videos like this. Next we are going to talk about 2018's teen drama series Elite. This series has a total of 4 seasons and it is a Spanish original series which you could check out on Netflix in English. When 3 working class teens enroll in an exclusive private school in Spain, the clash between them and the wealthy students leads to a murder. So who actually does this murder and who is responsible for this? You need to find out by watching this series. This series has a lot of twists and turns and the storyline is absolutely brilliant, and the romantic teen drama is the one that you just cannot miss. This series has a rating of 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb. 2019's comedy drama series Sex Education. This series has a total of 3 seasons and 4th season is gonna come out really soon. This series is about a high school student named Otis who does not have much experience in the lovemaking department, but he gets good guidance on the topic in his personal sex ed course.
I'm addicted to wanking.
My pubes are out of control.
I wish I could be a normal kid with a normal dad, with a normal dick.
Otis uses his insider knowledge on the subject to improve his status at school, so he teams up with a bad girl named Maeve to set up an underground sex therapy clinic. So what happens next, you need to find out by watching this series. This series has a rating of 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb. If you guys want to know about the top 10 series and movie recommendations on Netflix, then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you do not miss videos like this.